Hello there, welcome to this New Year's class. I'm excited to bring you this video and hope that you can find some time, maybe on January 1 or sometime this week, to do this practice at home. Just pull up a mat. If you don't have a mat, find a spot on the carpet, somewhere that you can not slip and slide too much, but just root down and really set an intention to start with a strong foundation. I always see the new year as such a fresh time, such an opportunity to really plant seeds for a wonderful new year. Just setting that intention to be present in this moment, to grow, to honor yourself, to give yourself grace. And whatever you bring to the mat today, honor that. Whatever you need to let go, let it go. And just try to root down and ground in this practice, setting a great foundation, starting the year off right. So let's go ahead and begin. We will start lying down on our back. So just find a nice roll down. Settle yourself in. And as you take a moment with the soles of the feet to the mat, knees bent, just rooting down into the mat. Just begin to slowly breathe in and out through the nose. Know that throughout today's practice, make any modifications, letting go of whatever expectation of what this should look like, and just honoring your body, honoring where it's at, giving it what it needs in this moment. When you're ready, inhale and gently pull the knees into the chest. You might find a little gentle side-to-side rock. Inhaling deeply through the nose, feeling your chest and ribs expand. And exhaling completely. Breathing deeply here. Feeling our back grounding down. As we breathe here, I invite you now to find stillness and center. If you haven't, just bring awareness to the shape of your body. Invitation to close your eyes here. Imagine yourself as a seed of unlimited potential. Each one of us having unlimited potential within us. Stepping onto this new horizon of so many possibilities in the new year. And if having your knees into the chest isn't serving you, you can always bring the soles back to the mat, letting the hands rest to the left and the right, palms up. Again, find whatever serves your body. Take another inhale here. As you exhale, extend the left leg as you continue to hold that right knee into the chest. Just letting that left leg come to the mat, feeling it falling heavy into the floor beneath you. On your next inhale, hover that extended leg above the mat, just an inch or two. Exhale, gently lower it. Once again, inhale, hover that left leg. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, pull the navel down towards the mat as you hover that leg. Exhale completely as the extended leg meets the mat. 2 more times. Inhale, hover. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, hover. This time on the exhale, pull the left knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Maybe find that side to side rock. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, extend the right leg, pulling the left knee into the chest. Letting the left heel come all the way to the mat. Oh, right heel. Let that right leg fall heavy into the mat. Option to close your eyes while you're here. Just keep them open. Whatever feels safe. And finding that same breath work. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Just hovering that leg a couple inches. Exhale, release back to the mat. Inhale fully through the nose, lifting that leg. And exhale, lower as you let all the air out of your body. Last one here. Inhale, lift that leg. Exhale, release, letting all the air escape. Inhale that right knee into the chest, squeeze the knees in, maybe find a rock side to side. Finding that seed position once again. Maybe even taking a moment to say to yourself, I have unlimited potential within me. Bring the palms to the kneecaps. Inhale, open the knees to the left and the right. Exhale, let the knees fall towards the ankles. Inhale, bring the knees back into the chest. 2 more times. We'll exhale, open and let the knees fall towards the ankles. Inhale, sweep the knees back to center. Exhale, open. Let the knees fall forward. Inhale, bring the knees back through center. I've lost count, so let's do another. Release those knees toward the ankle. And inhale, bring the knees back in. Find that side to side rock. And then gently lower the soles of the feet back to the mat. Maybe pick those hips up. Give your hips a little figure 8. Realigning the spine, setting it back down in center. Bring the soles of the feet together as you let the knees fall to the left and the right. Hands can rest at the sides, palm facing up. Just finding your reclined butterfly. Taking a few moments here just to breathe. Once again, breathing in and out through the nose. See if you can find equal inhales and exhales. Really bring awareness to those exhales, focusing on releasing all of the breath out of the body so that your inhales can be as full as possible. 2 more rounds of breath here. Filling yourself up completely. Imagine filling the lungs from the bottom like a glass, letting them fill to the top and then releasing. As you're ready, gently bring that left leg up through center and over to the right as you roll onto your side, fluttering those eyes open, coming into a seated position, and then scooting towards the back of your mat. We're going to come to kneeling here. Feel those sits bones root down, maybe into the heels. If this is uncomfortable, you can always take a block on whatever height feels best and sit it underneath your booty here to give you a little bit of height through the knee bend. So that tailbone's reaching down as the hip points yearn up towards the chin, belly button pulls back towards the spine. Ribs soft here. Heart reaching forward, maybe roll those shoulders down, opening through the heart. Find a slight dip in the chin to create length in the back of the neck. And then reach the crown of the head nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sweep the hands forward to child's pose. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, bend at the elbows, bringing the chest to the mat. Inhale, find your cobra as you lift the heart. Exhale, extend the hands, lower the forehead. Inhale, find cobra. Once again, bringing those hands under the chest. Exhale, push back into child's pose. Inhale, walk the hands back as you lift the torso. Exhaling here. Let's find that flow again, letting each movement match the length of our breath. On your next inhale, reach those hands up. Exhale, reach forward to child's pose. Inhale through tabletop. Exhale, pull the elbows into the ribs, lower the chest. Inhale, slink forward to cobra, lifting that heart. Exhale, reach the hands forward as the forehead comes to the mat. Inhale, back to cobra, lifting the heart. Exhale, lower and come back to child's pose. Staying here for a moment. Knees can be together or wide here. Arms can be reaching out in front of you. You can take those elbows wide, bringing the thumb and forefinger to a diamond shape. Just taking a moment to breathe. On your next inhale, lift the torso as you walk the hands back to the knees. We'll find this flow one more time. This time as we flow through it, imagine that seed. And imagine that through this flow, through this movement, you're planting that seed into the earth so it can grow in to something magnificent, really reaching your fullest potential. Here we go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, walk it out to child. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, elbows to ribs as you lower the chest. Inhale, slink forward to cobra. Exhale, extend the hands, relax the forehead. Inhale, cobra, lifting that heart, pull the navel in to protect the low back. And come back into child's pose. Taking just a couple breaths here. Imagining you've planted that seed. You're ready to see where it takes you, to see where this new year takes you. On your next inhale, lift through tabletop. Hips over knees, shoulders over wrists here. Maybe give those hips a little wiggle, then find stillness and center. Pull that navel up in space. Shoulders soften away from the ears as the crown of the head reaches straight out in front of you. And that tailbone pulls straight behind you in the opposite direction. Use the power of that navel pulling up and in to lift the right knee out to the side. Let's take some circles to one direction. And switch directions. Getting our hips nice and loose here. Go ahead and hover that leg through center. Pull it into the chest. Let your spine round. And then extend the leg out behind you as you find that nice flat back once again. Gaze just between your hands on the mat. Option to stay here, or if you'd like a balance challenge, extend those left fingertips beyond the crown of the head. Pulling the navel up and in to support you, taking some breaths here. Feeling that seed that you've planted take root. Beginning to spread out through that earth. Take another inhale here. As you exhale, lower the hand and the knee back to the mat. Take the seat back to the heels. Knees together or wide. Arms extended as you lower the forehead to the mat. Option to flare those elbows. Take the thumb and forefinger to a diamond, or you can leave those hands extended, or bring the wrists back towards the ankles. Finding a moment of surrender. Knowing that even though we're not in control in this New Year's beginning, we do have the opportunity to nurture these new intentions that we're setting. We have the opportunity to really support our body, our mind, just by coming here to the mat. When you're ready, bring those palms back to the mat. Inhale through tabletop. If you have those knees wide, bring them back under those hips. Reach that tailbone back in space as the crown of the head shoots forward. Nice flat spine here. Fingers spread wide, pushing down through the knuckles. Go ahead and lift that left knee out to the side. Let's take some circles with that knee. Finding mobility through the hip. And switch directions. Bring that knee through center, let it hover, then pull it into the chest as you let your chin come in heavy to the chest, letting that head fall. Then extend that leg behind you. Find your nice flat back once again. Shoulders soft away from the ears. Crown of the head, reaching forward, gazing at the space between your palms. Option to stay here or extend the right fingertips beyond the crown of the head. Feeling that seed take root, using that belly button to support this balance challenge. Take another deep breath here. And exhale, bring the knee and the palm back to the mat. Maybe give the hips a little wiggle, whatever feels good, and then we can all meet back in child's pose, letting that seat fall all the way back. Once again, find the knee and arm position that feels best in your body. Take some breaths here, exhaling completely so you can inhale fully. Inhale, come back through tabletop. Tuck the toes in the seat up and back. Find your first downward facing dog. Spread those palms wide. Heels can be lifted or on the mat. Knees can be bent. Legs can be straight. Find what works for you. So feet are hip distance apart. The tailbone reaches up to where the ceiling and the wall come together. Belly button pulls towards the spine as the heart yearns back towards the knees, towards the toes. Ears in line with biceps. Looking for a nice straight spine here. As I've been doing, option to pedal out these feet. And hold in stillness. Taking a big inhale on the exhale, walk the hands and feet toward the top of the mat. Find a forward fold. Let the head fall heavy. Chin can come into chest. Knees can be deeply bent here. Option to keep the fingers on the mat or hold opposite elbows. And just breathe here. Beginning to feel that seed growing. Let your next inhale initiate a slow roll up through the spine, taking your time as if rolling up by one vertebrae at a time. Let the crown of the head be the last thing to arrive. Take a moment here. I invite you to close your eyes. Feel your feet root into the ground. Knees soft over ankles, hips over knees. Yearn that tailbone down as the hip points come up towards the chin. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Keep the ribs soft as you reach the heart forward, pulling the shoulder blades back into space. Slight dip in the chin to create length through the neck. Reach the crown of the head high. Just let the arms relax at your side. Keep softness through the knees here as you breathe. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up, opening the eyes. Exhale, come through prayer. Slight pressure between the palms. Roll those shoulders down and away from the ears. Feel yourself standing nice and tall. Your seed has taken off. Feel the holes of the soles of your feet rooting down into the ground. Maybe close your eyes again. Imagine those roots spreading out beneath you. Roots that will sustain and support you. Feel your spine strong. And also just taking this moment to know that as these seeds of potential grow, as we grow as people. We are like trees, and in a forest of 100,000 trees, no two trees are alike. And in the same way, no two journeys along the same path are alike. So once again, just reminding ourselves to show up with grace, letting go of expectations of what something should look like, what we should look like, what we should sound like or feel like or be like. And just recognizing how wonderful we are in this moment. Take another inhale as you dwell in this present moment, rooting down through the feet, softening through the knees. Exhale, release the hands to the side. Flutter those eyes open, look down at the feet, see those roots, imagine them spreading out below you. We're gonna root into that left standing leg. As we inhale, we're gonna lift the arms, bringing the right knee into the chest. Find one spot to look at, your drishti, to focus your gaze to help you keep that balance. Also pulling that navel in. If you fall out of it and the leg falls, that's okay. Just come back into it, finding this balance challenge here. Option also to bring the hands to the hips or the hands to prayer. Or maybe you'd like the knee a little bit lower, that's okay too. Meet your body where it is in this moment. Let's take another inhale here. On the exhale, lower the hands and the knee. Pedal out the knees for a moment. Let's find the second side. Inhale, reach the arms down, around and up as the left knee rises. Pull the tailbone down in space. Pull the navel towards the spine. Reach the heart forward. Find that one spot to look at to help you balance. See if you can keep those hips level from left to right, making sure that left hip isn't coming up super high. See if you can bring it down a little bit. Ooh. Like I said, if you fall out of it, just come back in. Find that arm variation that works for you, holding it nice and strong. Inhale here. As you breathe out, release the foot to the mat. Let the arms come to the left and the right. Pedal it out. Feel that seed growing nice and strong as a big, strong tree. Inhale, reach the arms, lift the right leg as the left sole roots down. Take another breath in here. On the exhale, bring the right hand to that right knee. Find that drishti as you open the right knee out to the side. Finding your balance here. If you come out of it, just come back in. But I would say if you come out of it, go ahead and bring that knee through center and open it to the side. One more breath here. Inhaling big. On the exhale, bring that knee through center and release everything down towards the mat. Pedal it out. Finding that length and strength. Inhale, reach the arms down, around and up. Left knee rises. Here. Another breath in. As you breathe out, bring the left hand to the left knee, opening it up to the side. Use that drishti to help you focus. Breathing in nice and strong. With each inhale, lifting taller, keeping those shoulders soft. Belly button pulling back in space. Another inhale here. Exhale, bring that knee through center and release the knee and the arm. Take the feet a little bit wider. Maybe find some hip rocks or some hip circles. Our seed's gonna grow into that full tree. Here we go. Bring those feet together, hip distance apart. All right. We're gonna inhale as we root through the left leg. Let that right knee slowly rise. Exhale, bring the right hand to the right knee. Open it to the side, slide it down, grab that ankle, bringing the sole of the foot into the inner thigh. Now your foot and your leg should be pushing together, 50-50, equal strength, pushing against one another. Now, if this isn't accessible in your body, that's totally okay. Options for tree, you can have your toes on the mat and your ankle or your heel just above your ankle. Another option is to bring the sole of the foot to the shin, the side of the calf. You can hold your hands at prayer, at your hips. You can reach them above as you melt your shoulders down. What you need to avoid is don't have that sole pushing against the knee, because we don't want you to blow it out or anything bad happen there. All right. If you fall out of it, just come back into it. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath here. And on your next exhale, whenever that is, just gently release the hands, release the leg, come back to the mat, pedal out those knees. Let's grow that tree nice and tall, imagining yourself in this new year, just reaching as far as you can. Inhale, root down into the right foot as the left knee lifts. Exhale, bring the left hand to the knee, open it to the side. Slide that left hand down to the ankle, pulling it into the inner thigh. Reaching both hands above, hands to prayer, or hands to hips. Once again, if you'd like to rest the toes on the mat, you can totally do that with the heel above the ankle. You can bring the sole of the foot to the side of the calf, to the shin, or you can stay here. Just avoid putting the sole of the foot on that knee. Find that one spot to focus on. Pull that tailbone down towards the mat. Belly button in. Reach the heart forward. 2 more rounds of breath here. And when you find your next exhale, release the hands, release the leg to the mat. All right, imagining now that you're this awesome, tall, strong tree rooted down into the ground. Just come to the top of your mat. Let's inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands meet in center and come through prayer. Let's do a quick scan here, standing strong in our foundation. And now imagining as a tree, the wind is blowing through our branches. We're not in control, but we can move with the wind, knowing that whatever comes our way this year, as long as we stay rooted in our foundation, we can roll with the punches. We can choose how we react. We can choose how we support ourselves. And right now, let's do that as this breath of fresh air, so to speak, rushes through our limbs. Flutter your eyes open with your next inhale. Reach the arms down, around and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, swan diving forward. Inhale, slide the shins or palms up the shins, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, melt. Inhale, all the way up, reaching those hands down, around and up. Exhale, hands come through prayer. Holding here a moment. As you pull the tailbone down, the crown of the head reaches. Breathing deeply. Imagining the wind through the trees. But you're still here, strong and grounded into the earth. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hinge forward, folding all the way down. Inhale, palms up the shins as you find a half lift. Pull those shoulder blades together. Exhale, melt. Inhale, reach down, around and up, coming to standing. Exhale, hands meet in center and come through prayer. When you find your next inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward. Plant the palms as you step back, finding your downward facing dog. Send that tailbone up and back. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Reach the heart towards those toes. Ears in line with biceps. Fingers spread nice and wide. We're going to let that breeze support us and show us just how strong we are. Really push down through the knuckles, the palms. Find stillness through the legs. Inhale, rock forward. Find your high plank. Pull that navel in to support you. Exhale, take the hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. 2 more times. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Let your body be strong. Exhale, rock to plank. Last time. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Shoulders away from ears, belly button up and in. Exhale, back to plank. Or downward facing dog. Hold it here. Maybe pedal out those heels again. Take one final inhale here. As you exhale, drop the knees to the mat. Take the seat all the way back to the heels. Find the child's pose of your choice. Option to roll out the wrists. Letting that breath flow through you. On your next inhale, push up through tabletop. Let's take the heels to one side, the seat to the other, sweeping those feet out in front of you. Scoot down on your mat if needed. Soles of the feet to the mat, knees bent. Reach those fingers out in front of you. Feel the crown of the head pull up nice and tall. Inhale, find more length. On the exhale, tuck back onto the sacrum, letting the belly button lead the slow roll down, again as if by one vertebrae at a time. Keep those muscles through the neck soft, rolling all the way down to the mat. Walk those heels a little bit closer to the seat. Maybe lift up. Give the seat a little shake and set it back down. Let's cross the right leg over the left, flex through that right foot. Reach the hands behind that left thigh, pulling that right ankle closer to the chest. Option to close your eyes here as you feel through and breathe through the sensation in the right seat. Option to find circles in the ankle, the left ankle, as it just hangs there. Take one more big breath in. As you breathe out, hold the legs, but release the hands. You can bring them to a T shape as you just gently and mindfully let the legs fall to the left, finding a twist here. Once they lower, make any adjustments so that this feels comfortable through your hips. So no sharp shooting pain. We're just looking for a nice gentle twist. Again, exhaling completely so that we can inhale fully. Using the breath to help us grow, to help us change, to help us follow through with these intentions we'd like to set for our new year. Gently bring those legs back through center. Bring both soles of the feet to the mat. Take the feet as wide as the mat, and let's just find some gentle windshield wipers, taking the knees to the left and the right, moving at your own pace here. Go ahead and come back through center, heel, toe those feet hip distance apart. Let's take the left leg over the right. Reach those hands through, grab behind the right thigh as you interlace those fingers. Flex through the left foot. Pull that ankle towards your chest. Breathing into the sensation in the left seat. Maybe find some ankle circles in the right ankle. Inhale fully here. As you exhale, release the hands, letting those legs fall to the right, taking the arms to a T. Once those legs fall, making any adjustments as needed. Again, wanting to feel comfortable through the hips. Option to close the eyes or keep them open. Breathing into this, feeling yourself rooting back into the earth after standing so tall. Mindfully bring your legs back through center. Bring both soles of the feet to the mat. Take the feet as wide as the mat. Let's find those windshield wipers to the left and to the right. Meet me in center. Option to leave the knees bent here or extend the legs out in front of you, letting the toes relax to the side. Bring those palms face up. Feel yourself melt down into the ground. Feel the back of the head heavy against the mat as you soften through the brow, through the jaw, even through the tongue. Taking this constructive rest, reminding us that we need to take time to slow down, to continue pushing forward, to continue growing. That rest is important. Feel the shoulder blades melt into the mat. The arms are heavy, fingers curled and relaxed. Feel the hips and the seat weighing down. And release any control over the breath here. As you feel the legs fall heavy, releasing any tension through the neck, the shoulders, the hips, the legs, the toes. And take these final moments of our practice to set your intention for this new year. What are your hopes? What are your dreams? How will you serve your body this year? Begin to bring awareness back to your body. You can begin gently wiggling the toes and the fingers, letting that movement come back in. Maybe moving through the ankles or the wrists. And whenever you're ready, you're always welcome to stay here in Shavasana a little bit longer. Just taking time to rest and connect. Or you can join me rolling on to your side, keeping those eyes closed and lifting up into a seated position. Finding whatever comfortable seat looks like for you, cross-legged, or finding that kneeling position again. Hands can rest palm face up or face down on the thighs. Maybe give your seat a wiggle, feel those sits bones rooting down. Hip points yearn towards the chin. Belly button pulls back in space. Heart reaches forward while those ribs stay soft. Find length in the back of the neck as you inhale, lifting the crown of the head high to the sky. Finding nice length here. I invite you now to just take these final moments to affirm with yourself, I am a seed of unlimited potential. I have planted strong roots and a firm foundation to keep me strong and supported as I set goals and follow through. When you're ready, go ahead and inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, hands come through center. Come to prayer. Gentle pressure between the palms. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. One more inhale here. Exhale, release. From my heart to yours, Happy New Year and Namaste.